Barnesville, Georgia, Lamar County Speedway. Pretty famed track. Had one day of practice. Today we'll get some practice in and then we'll run some heat races. As we pan around the area, as you can see, a lot of activity going on. Big crowd this year. This is the first year that vintage karting has included 4-cycle flatheads with 2 classes, a stock and a modified. So it's drawing a bunch of extra entries there. 2-cycle entry numbers are really good. 4-cycle entries are good for more or less a first event. They were at Bushnell, Florida before this, but a lot of people weren't ready at that point in time. So this is really kicking it off. A beautiful day yesterday with 75-degree temperatures. A little brisk here this morning, but we're going to get that again today, 75-degree temperatures. Looks like we might have a rain out tomorrow, but we don't know that 110% for sure, but it may be spotty on and off, so that remains to be seen. We only know what today's bringing. As we get to the driveway, there's the Wilson home that was people that originally built this track. The property's for sale. You can buy the 65 acres that are here if you want. But no matter what happens, it's in the contract. The go-kart track has to stay. So this is the entrance where you come in. As we pan along through here, you can see there's activity going on. Everybody's prepping their stuff. I mean, we're rows and rows deep in here. This is going to probably set the record for the biggest turnout in vintage karting at this point. As we're walking around here, here's a face you've been seeing on Facebook. It's Tony. I told him I was going to come and see him at some point today.
He did, I tell you what.
Yeah, he still got his stocking cap on, but it'll be nice later.
Yeah. It's a little chilly out here, but it's all right.
So what do you think of the first real VKA race that you've been to?
Man, I tell you what, I've been to a few of them. This is the first 4-stroke one. Man, I tell you what, just look around.
And it's remember awesome. On Facebook, none of us were going to get along, right?
Oh, I think everybody's getting along pretty good, man.
See, this is kind of what I tell people all the time. You know, no matter what we chatter about on Facebook, when you get to the event,
that's it.
Everybody is completely different.
That's right.
And most of the negative things we hear are from people that don't ever come to the events.
Well, you're absolutely right, man. That's, you know, once everybody gets down here, I knew everybody would get along, and
yeah,
you know, and we've been having so much fun, and that's the main thing. You know, you see, you know, all the kids and the families, and that's what it's about.
And we have not segregated the 4-strokes from the 2-strokes. Everybody's mixed in, parked next to each other. Nobody seems to really be giving a darn one way or another. I had people tell me that if the 4-strokes come, I'm never coming to an event. Well, guess what? I see them here.
Oh yeah, you know, that's all part of it. You know, I think everybody's glad to be here, and hey, you know, I've still got my Max. So, you know, I'm a 2-cycle guy too. So,
I hear you.
We're just glad to be here, man. So, it's an awesome event.
So, and you know, this is going to probably set the record for it. So,
I think we've got T-shirts up here, so we
have karts on the track, somewhat, got them on 4-cycles running here this morning. We got one junior out there on Max 49. Little guy's wheeling it as much as he can to get some seat time. Them coming around here now. So as you can see, it's cold yet this morning, but everybody's fired up, getting their stuff off, getting ready to go. Everybody becomes buddies once they get to the track. All the Facebook chatter you hear and people think we don't get along, it all changes when you're here. I haven't heard a bad word said since I got here. lots and rows of racers and karters that come out here for this event. They had to mow areas that haven't been mowed down here in years, knocking out the trees. Got Tom Kelly on site, he's my bodyguard.
Hey, Mike, did you get my cart out and prep today, or?
No, I didn't even touch your cart. I unlocked the trailer, that's as far as I got. And we got the guys from New York. You know, they brought all their stuff down here, you know.
Hey.
Yeah, and you know, they're
Having fun?
we're having a good time.
Good.
Yeah. I know you are. I saw you on the track. I was right there with you yesterday.
Yes, you were.
Yeah.
Having fun there.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Got to do it all over today.
You had just a little bit more power than I did with the pipe and the dual carbs over my Sportsman, but we were running pretty close.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey,
It's gonna be
this guy.
Hi, Junior. Rams, go ahead.
Oh yeah, we were just talking about Gary wearing leggings. Don't you think it'll look better? Turn
Yeah,
the
well,
lights-
you know, if he'd cover them, they'd look better for
turn
sure.
the lights off. Yeah,
Yeah,
we was gonna
yeah.
get some duct
Well,
tape and paper towels.
The joke is that mine haven't seen sun in years, and they glow in the dark, so I can't even hide at night. So we're down in the bottom side of the pit area here. As you can see, it just continues right on around. This is Dan Duke Zink's pit. He's been repopping some of the Margay frames with Margay's permission. You can see he's got all kinds of Nerf bar and bumper stuff available here. Get over and see what's going on over here. We come into a pit here this morning. What do we got going on here?
I'm just checking everything out, making sure nothing falls off.
Well, that would be important.
That is the main
I
thing.
see you were wiping things down, and
Yes, sir.
usually if you're doing that, it's not, you don't have anything major going on.
So far, so good. We had a pretty good day yesterday in practice.
Awesome.
So, worked out well.
Good,
Out well.
good.
We just keep it in one piece for today.
Yep. So this is a heck of a turnout down here this
Yes,
year,
sir,
isn't
it
it?
is. Probably one of the biggest crowds I've seen since we've
Yeah.
been coming down here.
Yeah, this is going to be amazing.
It is.
Yep. So we got a 100cc Mac on here, running a pipe, oil clutch. Typical of what you're going to find. The guys put a lot of time into their stuff, so everything's nice and clean and neat. Dual Tillotsons on this. So this cart will get around the track really well. He's going to have a good time, I know.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. It's a lot quicker for my age, that's for sure. I need one with pedals.
Yeah. Well, thank you this morning for showing us your cart.
All right, thank you, sir.
Hope you have a good weekend.
Thank you much.
Today will be the proof, I guess.
That is true. That is true. Thank you again.
Yep. So you see, he's not going to stop working. He's going to keep right on going. You got to check everything.
Great. Great. Doing great.
Don't say hi if you don't want to be on camera.
It's a great day to be in Barnesville, Georgia, racing vintage cars.
There you go. There you go.
Here comes some 50-50 raffle tickets.
So this morning here we got I take it we got a Yamaha here that doesn't have the tires scrubbed on it yet.
Not yet.
So do we run this yesterday?
Yes, we did.
We got new tires on today.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Cool.
Getting ready for Yamaha Limited. We'll be running in a little while, so we're going to scuff these and be ready to go in a little bit.
Car ran good yesterday?
And great. And great.
Awesome. The Yamaha class has become very popular. Huge entries in the Yamaha class.
Easy way to go fast.
It is.
Not a whole lot of work.
And you know the thing with that kind of blows the mind of a lot of the modern karters. Most of the Yamahas are running cans, and then we get into vintage and everything's got some type of modification done to it. So the performance is a little bit different, and it catches people off guard. They're thinking Yamaha, but they're not thinking quite this speed.
Exactly. Exactly right.
So, yep.
It makes us think we know what it's like to be broke, right? We
Yep, we're getting ready to make some laps.
There you go. Thank you.